Oh man, I'm doing the vapor barrier liner system, foot in the bag, and my boots are still rock solid to the point where it's hard to get my foot into them. There. Now I got them in once. Oh, I had to use the bathroom, so they're a little easier now. It hurts to sit because I wrecked my tailbone sliding down a rock, and then I hit like this little ice chunk when I was sliding down. Oh god, just a wet boot, a wet frozen cold boot, wet frozen cold boot. Bags on my foot, big ass blisters on both my heels. Yeah, buddy, you really came out here prepared. Pretty stupid details that I don't have ironed out yet, but you know, I guess now's the time to figure it out. It's just kind of a bummer. I thought I had this stuff figured out, but you know, that stuff works on a 2-hour hike. Should have done a couple long overnights or something like that, you know, because I figured out these things in just 3 days out here. Alright. Just like 12 miles today. Till I get, I'm going to follow the AT, go back to the AT, follow that until I get to Abol Bridge. If it's light out, I'll try to hitch. If not, I'll camp somewhere around there and then hitching down tomorrow, kind of figure some of these things out. Alright. Saying goodbye to, what is this, cabin number 12. Bit of a snowy day out today. I got a double, quadruple check because I've been in the habit of leaving stuff behind, I guess. Oh, I forgot how nice it was yesterday to be walking without all the weight of food. Now it's all back in my bag. Alright. Bye-bye, number 12. Would you look at this? The Birches campsite. It's a quarter-mile away from the ranger station and the other campsites because the hikers smell so bad. Can you see them back there? Two little lean-tos. I'm not sure if there's any tenting platforms, but I know there's 2 lean-tos. Me, Kevin, and Jeeves stayed there before we summited in 2017. Made it back to Katahdin Streams Campground. There's the AT. Alright, listen here. No more blue blazes. No more side trails. No more out and backs. Okay, we're only hiking the AT from now on. I'm signing the trail register and we're done with that bullshit. Alright, all miles, all work will just go towards the AT. No more of this extracurricular shit. Oh. Hope and pray we do not fall in. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, it's not slip. I'm getting too confident. I went a little too quick there. Could have fallen in. What the heck is this one? I do not have this good a balance. Oh! Fucking shit! I got crap balance already, let alone with a freaking 50-pound pack on. And and snowshoes strapped to the back of it. Ugh. What the hell? Why is there so many bridges? There's probably water under all of them. Alright. Oh, I was just filming myself, being vain. You couldn't see all the bridges. This may look beautiful to you, but what it looks like to me is a lot of snow that's going to go down the back of my shirt. Alright, gotta put the guard up. Oh, it already had snow in it. Brace for impact. Okay, that was anticlimactic. I thought I was taller. I thought I was going to hit all those. Well, I guess sometimes it pays off being short.
Michael looks like a goddamn serpent. Oh, can it come? He's like the mother.
I'm gonna butcher the name, but this is like Nesowadehunk stream that the trail runs along. And look at these sheets of ice. I thought these were docks, like a dock for fishing that they had set up, because it's so perfectly like square. But no, it's like sheets of ice that have gotten pushed down by the water and broken up. Yeah, and they're all the way down. It's pretty neat, man. It's pretty neat. I'm so slow. Also, I haven't hiked with a hip belt since... God, I'm trying to think when I cut it off my pack in 2017. Like, I was just like a couple months in the trail, or who knows, but I cut that thing off my pack really fast. And I've got a pretty heinous load on my back right now. This is heavy. Probably the heaviest load, I've ever hiked with. And I've been using the hip belt, and I just felt uncomfortable. So I just unbuckled it. Just throwing all the weight onto my shoulders. God, it feels so much better. I just have shitty hips, man. My ass was hurting. My hips were hurting. I was like, God, this load's really heavy. And the beauty is now, I'll just ride this on the shoulders for a while till the shoulders get tired. Then I'll clip it up again. I don't know why I was so attached to just like keeping the hip belt stuck on. I was moving slow too. Gotta free the hip. Appalachian Trail south. Can you see it? I gotta freaking cross this now? Just when 5 seconds ago I was talking about how there's giant sheets of ice that broke up, and can you see right there? There's a giant split in the water. What the fuck? Alright, hopefully I can get over this. Let me go. These water crossings are sketch when there's snow on everything. You can't tell where the ice is and where there's something to step on. You don't hear from me, it's because I fell in. Alright, let's try to get through this side. I might still be standing on ice. 1 second. Let me get safe. I just skirted by the rocks, and you can see it's a giant split in the ice there. And my plan was, once I heard it to crack, I was just gonna bear hug that rock right there. That's not even a rock. That's actually just an ice chunk. Right here, that step right there, I heard a big crunch, and it just... Dude, these water crossings are gonna suck. They're gonna all be scary. What I'm forced to do. Look at these giant ledges. Now I'm I'm an idiot, and I'm trying to make a video. All crossing this fucking water. This is a crack right here. Okay, let me zoom out. There you go, so you can see it. Oh, fuck you! Ooh, I'm tired of this hot weather now. It needs to get cold as fuck. Because I want all the stream crossings. God, when the heck were these things running so high that the water's flowing freaking feet underneath the ice? Woof. I mean, look at this. You know, that's probably the precipitous drop. That if I go through that ice, I'm gonna have to start. Secret technique. Always hit the trees with the trekking poles. Get all the snow off them, but I'm gonna have to start laying on my belly to get through these. You know, this shit's cracking on its own. Look at that one. Let alone my fat ass. Alright. There's a view. I think I'm like 5 or 6 miles from Abol Bridge. This is flat trail. Like, this is super easy trail. Should be flying on it. I do about 2 miles an hour. Here's another stream crossing. Don't go through. Yeah, dude. No more of this cold weather. I mean, no more of this warm weather. I need it to be cold. At least sub-freezing. I really would enjoy not breaking through ice and falling into water. That'd be great. This fresh melt that I'm about to partake in. Kind of crazy. This is all ice that I'm standing on right now. Just a big old waterfall of ice. All formed from a tiny trickle. That little stream didn't work the best, so I just decided to use my extremely giant brain. Let me zoom out so you can get a better view of... Dude. I forget how smart I am, you know? I'm a genius. Oh, come on. Let me get this guy. Dang. Oh, there he is. He's still looking at me. You see him? Some ferret-like creature. What are those called? Like, God, muskrats? Hey, boy. There he goes. I just wanted him to move, so you could tell that I wasn't crazy, that just wasn't a stick. Look at that. I'm going to butcher this name again, but this is the west branch of the Penobscot. God, I don't know why I'm impressed with large bodies of water. Maybe just because I was hiking next to what I thought was a sizable stream, and then all of a sudden you're... Here, can I get a better view of this thing? Look at this beauty. It's just wide. It's fast moving. It's a lot of water. Now I'll hike next to the west branch of the Penobscot. Oh, there's a house over there. Oh no, is there someone out there? Shit, have they heard me? Have they heard me talking to myself? Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna whisper now. Almost said Abol, but you see two falling right there. Guess there was a forest fire 5 years ago. Got a couple trees that might come down. Alright, heading out of the park. I love how they still have the information up for the birches. Let's just see the last people. Oh. Oh, They closed the trails this year on 10/17/25. Hopefully there's some people hiking the park that I can get a hitch back to town with tonight. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, making my way out of the park. The Abol Bridge. Made it to Abol Bridge. It's 3:22 right now, so probability of getting a hitch is probably pretty low, but still hold out a little bit of hope. Maybe it'll happen. Supposedly there's a Abol Campground with some lean-tos right over here. I think it's like supposed to be in here. So I could find a lean-to to stay in there. That'd be awesome. Alright, looks like I'm gonna just stay at Abol Pines. It's 3:30 right now. It's gonna get dark in 30 minutes. I'll just walk the road and try to hitch tomorrow. It is with taxes for a non-resident for one night. $13.08. And I don't have change, so it'll probably be $15. Whatever. It's better than setting up a tent, which will get snowy, or hiking 3 miles in on the Appalachian Trail. So, I am setting up this hike for while I'm up north in the winter. I'm going to be as bougie as possible when I can. I'm really not trying to do it on a tight budget. I'm trying to take it as easy on myself when I can. Just make it more bearable. All right, well, here's my little box I gotta fill out. I already checked out the whole campground. They got a nice privy, they got nice everything. I'm set up, dude. Dude, the least I had was a $20 bill. I mean, I got $110, but you can't just leave $10 and it costs $13, so I gotta pay $20. Dude, why don't I have change? I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, $20 lean-to for the night. Yeah, I'm a bougie bitch. It's filming now. Alright, I'm trying to find water for the night, and I'm right next to this giant stream. But this lip there, you see? That's sheer ice. And it's really slippery ice. So I was thinking about putting my crampons on so I could walk to the edge, but then it's just like, walk to the edge and then fall in. So I've been walking down my campsite's all the way back there, walking down the entire shoreline trying to find a way where I can grab water. And I found here's some stuff. Found a tree that's fallen in. So if I can shimmy along and then dip in, I think that's my best bet to get water rather than standing on the ice lip, which might break and fall in. Or I just might slip in because it's like really slick and it's slipped away. I would love to film this, but I was going to shimmy on down that and it would have made for a really funny video. But instead, I just sat down right there and reached in. So, yeah. Sorry it's not as amusing, but it's better than me sliding my ass off that. Sliding off that log and falling into the water right before bed. I saw this in a video of a guy climbing Everest. I was just down by the water, collecting all that water, and my hands got really cold. And so a good way to get feeling back in them is to freaking rush all the blood into them. And it's not just like a do this for once or twice. You kind of got to be an idiot and really freaking work the blood into the fingers. I probably look sick as shit right now. Probably look so cool. And boom. They were just numb and now I got feeling in them. So it works pretty good. And you get to look super cool when you do it too. All right, I really got to figure something out in town. I don't know what it is. If these really aren't, that Gore-Tex and snow's getting out from the inside, or the bags somehow. Like, the one thing I have noticed, sorry, 1 second. Next me a second to get my footsie out. Is that the bags will migrate down on my foot. Now, the other one hadn't, this one migrated down a lot. It was by my heel. So all that's exposed, sweating into the boot. So that kind of defeats the purpose of the bag liner, I guess. But, you know, the entire inside of the boot is wet right now. As well as my sock, just soaked. So maybe I gotta try to find a better vapor barrier liner, or I gotta put these on better so they don't migrate down. Oof. It's gonna be a shitty boot to put on in the morning. It's just gonna have frozen boots. Bummers. Yeah, and we got wet liner socks that I'll just stick in my pocket all night, and in the morning it will still be damp, but at least it won't be cold. And that is the update on my foot situation. Oh, look at my weird toenail. I imagine you don't want to see that. I'm sorry for showing that. I destroyed that toe in October, and then the toenail still hadn't fallen off, and then I ripped it off right before I came out because I didn't want to have to deal with it. But yeah, feet are good. Back of the heels still kind of sucks. Let that foot dry out real quick, and then I'll stick it in my dry pair of sleepy socks. I really hope I can find something in town that works better. Yeah, I don't know. A little bit disappointed in myself that I thought I had this figured out. I thought it all worked. I tested it a couple times. I hadn't tested it enough. So that's on me. Sucks that it didn't work out, but I'll find a solution and something that works better. All right, I'd like to show you my mini bear hang. A mini bear is a name given to mice, squirrels, leprechauns. Just not big bears, but all the big bears are sleeping right now. So this is my mini bear hang setup. This is how I'm doing it. Boop. And you hang it down. And usually the mice are too scared to make the leap from the handle down to the bag. Every now and then you'll get a daredevil mouse who will decide to do it. But you can usually hear them land, and you wake up and scare them off. Or he chews a hole in your bag and gets your food. And that sucks. But it'll definitely stop a leprechaun from getting on there. It's a pretty crazy shelter. I'm just laying down and boom. There's like all kinds of stuff bolted to the top of the shelter. I guess there was a fire alarm at one point. Or maybe that was like a puck light. But let me get out of my sleeping bag. Where was the other stuff? Oh, yeah. Right there. Dog. Different. There's a moose in the corner back there. Just a bunch of stuff cut out and ornamenting. Ooh, a Florida Trail. Haven't done that one. Okay. Well, that's it for today, I think. Day 2 on the Appalachian Trail, officially, because day 1 would have been Summit, so day 2. Yep.